Welcome to the first episode of A New Life, a D&D podcast where three almost 30-year-olds get thrown into the far realms and have to find their way home, while also finding out things about themselves. This is an 18-plus podcast that can get rough, rowdy, sexual, and detailed at times. With that out of the way, I hope you enjoy the episode and tell your friends about the podcast. Take it away, Bob.
Then my name's Bob, and I'm a priest. Been stuck in the monastery for many years. Grew up in a very devout household, but internally I knew all along that I was a woman's man and a performer, and I'm ready to show the world what I'm about.
Ready to Ozzy Osbourne that shit.
I'm ready. Why are the drugs gone?
My name is Skylar Vine. I come from a poor family, poor childhood. Dad left when I was around 6. Basically went out for milk, never came back type thing. And my mom fell into a super, super deep depression. And I have been a drug dealer ever since, trying to support me and my mom. Ended up being so good at it that I paid for a college tuition and am in school for major in finance, minor in marketing.
So you can sell the drugs better.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. But I plan to actually open a restaurant that sells infused food. Like kind of upscale.
I am playing as Mikhail. He is...
I hate you so much.
Do you though?
Yes.
Good.
100%.
Good. I want that hate.
Don't even know why you're here right now.
Let it fuel you.
Don't even know why you're here.
Kick me out already then. So, I am playing as Mikhail, and he is the jock. He's the star of the rugby team, and he can't forget his roots. Okay, so think of the movie Van Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He stayed in college a lot longer than he needed to be. He just enjoyed the atmosphere. He loved to party. He thought that he was getting he told people that he was getting a degree, but not really. Mikhail's been in college for about 7 years now, working on a bachelor's.
Still not as long as mine. I did 8 for a bachelor's.
Yeah, he's in his sophomore year.
Oh, God.
That's a big oof, brother.
That's like a class a semester.
Yeah, but he's the star of the rugby team. So the coach isn't going to just let him go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, but he has these friends that he's met years ago that aren't exactly anywhere the same of his rugby buddies, his fraternity, but every now and then he goes and hangs out with them, maybe once a year. Yeah, about once a year we have a little hoopla, get together, catch up, shoot the shit.
Into the premise of this, every one of these players, all 3 of them, are off doing their own daily lives, whatever they do. As our character introductions, we can probably assume what they're doing in their daily lives. And they all get an email from the 4th friend that they haven't heard from in years.
He's the one that missed the last 3 get-togethers?
Mm-hmm.
That cocksucker, what is he up to?
Well, the email reads, "Hey guys, if you fuckers want to get fucked up one more time before we hit our 30s, then you got to come out to the winter lodge that we stayed at back in 2018.
It's a dark year.
That was before my priesthood. I don't know if I can bring myself to do such activities.
I'll drag your ass from the pews."
These are emails going back and forth now.
I mean, I'll put the shop on hold and come out with you guys.
We have to for Austin. How long has it been?
It's been years, man.
It's been years. So I think it's safe to say
It's overdue.
Cancel your plans. We're opening this weekend up.
Bet I am totally down for it.
All right, listen, I'll tell my frat bros they're just going to have to suck it. They're going to have to wait for the next frat party.
I will bring the goods.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Been a minute since I had the
Sounds
goods.
inappropriate.
Well, partake if you will. They're still going to be there.
Yeah, well, if I recall in my Bible studies course that I had to take, there was a burning bush in the book itself, so...
Well, we about to be burning some bushes, boys.
Good Lord.
Don't...
Austin replies, "Don't take the Lord's name in vain."
Which Lord?
Which one? All right, well, it sounds like we're meeting up next weekend. I'll see y'all next
I
time.
shall come and pray for you.
Pray, whatever. Get fucked up. It's all good. I'll see you guys next weekend.
Definitely looking forward to it, brother.
The next weekend happens. It is as everyone appears in their own vehicles to this winter resort. It's a ski lodge right outside of the Colorado mountains. It's beautiful. It's like February at this point.
You got a douchebag rolling up in a lifted Bronco.
You got an asshole pulling up in a fucking Dodge Charger, baby. You know? Just revving it too, like V8 just...
Is that on your tax report?
It is not, my friend.
You pull up. It is a bitter cold wind. It is snowing. It is getting just to about 5 o'clock, so the sun's just about set. And you see this magnificent 300-person seat lodge. Or not seat, but room lodge. And it is definitely taken on some age throughout the years, but it still looks fantastic. As you guys get up to the front door and go inside, you start to see a couple other people, your friends, that you recognize there, but you don't see Austin. Austin's nowhere to be seen.
He set it up. I hope he's already in the room with the key cards.
As you come into this lobby area, you see off to the right there's a information booth about the different ski slopes around the area and different activities you can do, like wildlife trails and all the other stuff like that.
He wants to ride a moose.
that is very fortunately a pamphlet.
I would write a moose.
Say less.
Off to the left of that, you see a reception booth with a very tall, lanky man there. He's got a little chin strap, like very thin chin strap on his face, and very pointed nose. A little bit red because he's been out doing stuff in the outside. He's a little cold. But he's wearing like a green and gold uniform, vest and pants. And he's just waiting for anyone to come up to talk to him so that he can get people checked in.
I would love to walk up and start talking to him.
Heard. You also see that as you walk up to him, off to your left, there's a huge lounge sitting area with tons of couches and chairs that look just so comfortable to sit in. You're just going to sink into it and never want to get up. You definitely want to try these later.
Do I see like a cord coming from those couches plugged in?
No, you don't.
Oh, they're not massaged?
Because they go straight into the ground.
Oh.
There is no cords to trip on. They're hooked into
That's
the
his
main
wet
line.
dream.
Listen, you guys have fun on this trip. I know what I'm going to be doing the entire time. Anyways.
You see a giant burning hearth with tinsel ordaining the top and sides of it, and a huge wreath that is interwoven with black, green, and gold like ribbons cascading around the ring itself. Off to the left, there is an elevator leading up to the other 2 stories of the floors, and then you see a hallway with a closed door, presumably going into like the residential area. There's like the left side or front side to get into the different wings of each floor. So you want to go up and check in?
Correct.
Cool. You
To the
walk.
front desk.
You walk up and kind of saunter there, and he goes, "Yes, sir. How may I help you today?"
Listen, my buddy Rudolph. I got a buddy that checked in here earlier today. First name Austin. Fuck. Hey. Listen, I did a little bit too much pre-gaming on the flight here.
You're just whispering across the room to this man that's sitting in a chair.
Hey! I pre-gamed a little too hard!
You cup your hands and you're just like yelling across the room.
me!
What's his last name again? I've known him for like almost 20 years, but what's his name?
I'm gonna look at him and be like, what? Be quiet, bro. And I'm just gonna get up, walk over.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
I just walk up, I just like slap his back. Oh shit, we were never given Austin's last name.
Yeah, what?
I don't think we were given a last name.
Has he ever told you his last name?
History check?
Roll history check.
Do we both?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
If all three y'all want to.
Oh shit, 7.
I got a +0. I got a 3. So, this alcohol is...
I'm sorry, 8.
13.
Heard. With a 13, so, Bob... Brother Bob. Hears y'all's conversation and knows that his last name is Wing.
I remember when his mother brought him into the monastery. His last name is Wayne.
Austin Wing, huh? Let me see. He licks his finger and with a decided turn of the page, whoosh, just turns it and keeps going down the list. Austin Wing, yes. So, it says that he did have a reservation, but he canceled it this morning and has not checked in.
Do we have Austin's phone number?
You only have his email.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna shoot him an email. Like, hey, bro, we're at the cabin. They're telling us that you canceled the reservation. What's up, bro?
You get almost an instant reply back, and it says this email has been deactivated or not actively currently.
Even though the reservation was canceled, is it still available?
It
Because
looks
I can put a credit card down, that way we can go ahead and check in, kind of relax.
it looks like that room is booked, and we're pretty booked right now. We got that filled earlier today. I'm so sorry about that.
Is there a higher, I guess, tier suite, like a presidential?
Oh no, those are all taken. No. Those are all reserved.
How about those couches? Were those reserved? It was a long flight, man.
He takes his pin and seals it back up. And
But he
taps
doesn't like
it.
an extra...
Yeah, just a little. He goes, "Sir, we are not a charity. We are not a homeless shelter. Do I need to call snow police?"
No police. Do you guys have any rooms available then?
Well, just let me check. This is a big room. This is a
I'm
big
sure
room.
my buddy George Washington will have something else to say.
He looks at your crisp, not crisp,
Not Chris dollar bill.
You're like crushed up $1 bill.
He pulled out of his
No.
pants.
I did not pull this dollar bill out of my wallet. I pulled it out of my... not my main pocket, but that small pocket on the right side.
Oh god, so it's just like a tiny little $1 bill ball. You just put it in front of him.
Your dick measuring pocket. He looks at your crumpled up George Washington.
I'm putting it in my back pocket.
He goes, "Well, sir, I unfortunately do not accept tips. Let me just keep looking, and I'll see if I can figure something out for you guys." Here we go. It looks like we have a room. It is gonna be B12.
Available in 2027.
No, it's available for this weekend, actually.
How big is this room?
Wait,
Like big enough to fit 3 of us?
B12?
Oh, it's actually-
basement level 12?
technically.
Excuse me. My father is Judge McCarty.
I don't know who that is, but I'm so proud of you.
No one does.
I'm so proud of
No
you.
one does.
I just look at these and I'm like, no one does.
That's not even his actual name.
We don't like to call it basement. We like to call it below floor.
Poor floor?
No, below floor.
It sounds like a poor floor to me, fam.
Well, it is actually 50% off from our regular room prices, but that's beside the point.
And why are they half
terribly
up?
Well, just because it's our group rate, because these are the ones we sell on Groupon that are like 10 to 12 people rooms.
Oh.
So like it's a Groupon rate, you know? So like these are the rooms we offer for Groupon.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna pull out like a fat stack of cash out my pocket.
Yeah, because your
Nothing
credit
but,
card
like-
didn't work.
No, it's not one credit card, bro. Nothing but like hundreds, 50s, and 20s. I'm just gonna smile at the guy and be like, how much for a room, dog?
For that room, it's looking at about 1,800.
1800s. Here you go, boss. And then I slide him an extra 100, tell him, just keep it.
Oh, thank you, sir. That is only for one night, though. Are y'all staying for one night?
Yep. Nope.
Just in case, I'm gonna do another 1800, slide it to him, be like, no, we're gonna stay for 2 nights. Thank you.
He puts his hand on it and then like looks at you expectantly.
I'll give him a 50.
He takes it with a discerning look in his eye. Well, you can just take the elevator right over there and take it down to the next floor, and down the hall it should be your third right, and you'll be right at your room. And we've already got everything furnished for you in there, so it should be a nice little vacation. I hope you enjoy your stay, and please do not hesitate to come up here and ask me for anything that you need.
Is there a Bible in the room?
So we're actually a non-denominational ski lodge. So we have all of the Bibles in the room.
Oh, all the Bibles. Not no Bibles, but all.
All the
No,
Bibles.
let's face it. They're a green denominational ski lodge.
Yep.
So there is a Holy Bible in there for the Christian religion. There's also the Quran. There's also the Satanic Temple Bible. There's the Book of Mormon.
They're all
The Judaism
stacked.
book.
They're all
We have a
stacked.
whole Torah in there too.
Jesus.
They're all stacked, and the Bible that's on top is
all I
a
would
book
need.
explaining the economics.
The Capitalism Bible. Hayden's character, Mikkel, remembers that when the last time he was here years ago, there was phones in the room. So it was kind of weird for him to say, just come back up and ask for anything that you need when you know there are phones in the room.
Yeah.
As I walk away, I'm just gonna kind of like look over my shoulder and be like, hey, is there an Xbox in that room? Or at least a PlayStation?
There's extracurricular activities in there.
Okay, this time I'm gonna
What,
turn
like
around
Connect
and look
4?
at him and be like, does that include a fucking Xbox or a PlayStation?
That is a home entertainment system thing that you need to bring yourself, sir. We don't offer that, but we do offer tons of recreational subsidiaries.
Yeah, thank God mine's in the car.
So as y'all cross the lounge and go to the elevators, you see some old golden elevators. It has a cage in front of it. As the elevator comes down, you see the doors appear, and they're beautifully golden but kind of scuffed because it's been there for a while. One of you, I don't really care who, pulls open the cage doors, and the elevator opens up, and you see a single light coming down, and it's kind of like a little bit dark in the corners. The light isn't very bright, and it's kind of flickering a little bit. But the inside looks very nice. It's upholstered with like this beautiful red, red and white zebra outfitting on the walls and ceiling of it, and the floor itself is actually made of like a tile, linoleum tile. And you guys step in, and when you put your card to the room service button elevator panel, and you click B1, and it closes and starts taking you down.
So at this point, me, Mikkel, and
Call me Mick.
And Bob.
Mick and Bob are all in the elevator, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out a blunt and just start smoking it, and I'm I'm just gonna look at Bob and just and just smile at him.
I grip my whatever my denominational symbol of my divinity on my chest, and I begin to pray in the corner.
He's just hugging the hell out of that Bible.
Begin with these heathens, O Lord, for I am a man that had not doth touched such herb.
The devil's lettuce.
Put it on this earth for us, Lord.
Are you offering it to Mikkel? Mm-hmm. Cool. Are you partaking of it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you just reject his...
No, I would
proposal.
actually like to do a strength check to go behind Bob and hold his hands back so that he can't wave it out of his face.
Yes.
And he has to take it all.
Oh my God! Hell yeah!
All right. So, Mikkel, give me a strength check, and then Bob, go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Whoever gets higher wins.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Pixar didn't happen.
Can I look at my rolls here?
Goddamn 18.
If I can pull up a roll log, I can show it to you, I think.
Can I roll to help?
You can roll. Well, you just say you're helping. What are you doing to help?
Well, I'm gonna notice that he's struggling. I'm gonna say, hey, you get one arm, I'll get the other, and yeah, like we're both getting like one arm behind him.
Then that'll give you advantage, and if you succeed, then both of you restrain it.
Are y'all attempting to drug me right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, kinda.
Am I
Just
being
take
grabbed?
it.
I'm
Just
I'm
take
being
it.
restrained and forced to ingest drugs. Just begin muttering prayers.
Just very quickly.
I don't think prayers.
It's all in Latin too.
I rolled an 18. I got a +4. I beat his dirty 20.
Yes.
Chance starts speaking in tongues.
But as soon as he's done, like, he has to catch his breath, speaking in tongues. He's just going.
As soon
as he takes a deep breath, that's when it's too late because the entire elevator has just been hotboxed.
filled with fucking smoke.
Yeah.
So he's got no choice but to just inhale that stuff and enjoy the ride, baby.
Everyone's inhaling it at this point.
I dead leg my, or like I like dead weight them, and I attempt to like turtle myself inside my priestly vestments as a filtration device.
I would like to do an athletics check.
Oh my God.
You try to keep him out of his suit.
So basically,
You are a horrible friend.
No. I am a great friend. I would like to immediately look over and say, let go. And as soon as he lets go, that leaves Bob's right side free to where I can just take my arm, put it against his like right shoulder blade, and use that to drag and push him against the wall, knocking the wind out of him to where he's gonna have to take a deep breath of air.
Dude, Bob, I want to point out, Bob is getting his ass kicked.
I don't care what buttons I hit, but I'm just kicking all the buttons.
Roll to kick the button! Roll to kick the button!
So with that, I'm gonna say this. You give me an athletics check.
Okay.
I'm just in the corner, just smoking, just laughing my
Just hot
ass
boxing
off.
more.
Yeah.
Okay, so
blowing
the box going.
blowing it in their direction too. Back.
you're hyperventilating while trying to get this thing hot box.
I'm laughing. I'm trying to smoke. I'm dying in the corner. Bob's getting his ass handed to him.
Chance is using his action to not try to break free, but to kick all the buttons that he can. Mm-hmm. You're trying to athletics him, so give me advantage on athletics. What is your AC, Chance?
My AC is 13.
Okay, beat it 13.
Okay, so that was a dirty 20.
Nice. So you are able to push him up against the wall as he's kicking all of the buttons on the elevator. All of the buttons light up, and the doors start to slowly open at the basement floor. I'm sorry, below floor.
Hit closed door! Hit closed door! Hit closed door!
Can I just like mash the closed door?
Unfortunately, Chance already hit the closed door, and he's still smashing it.
He's still smashing buttons!
The door just gets like halfway open and then
Closes
shuts.
and opens and closes and opens and closes.
Please tell me there's somebody outside this elevator just like, what the fuck is going on?
You do. What's your passive perception?
13?
That's good enough.
Nice.
You do see between the small, narrow gap of the doors opening and closing, it looks like a 19-ish-year-old girl is standing there in front of the doors, just like bewildered, seeing this smoke billow out slowly, and just watching the whole scene go down. She's not saying a word. She's got big
roll a
eyes.
Constitution saving throw.
She's just...
Is she affected by the billowing smoke hitting her in the face?
Is she traumatized? Is she getting high?
She backs up a couple of steps, and she's not affected by the smoke.
Don't worry, honey. I promise you, we're best friends. We're just fucking with our buddy here.
If I could use the elevator, I would love to go skiing. But I don't want to be in the same elevator as you three.
Is there only one elevator?
Well, if you'll help me, you can get in an elevator with me, and you don't have to be with us three. You just have to be with me.
I don't think I want to be with any three.
Like, you're part of the problem, bro.
He's not a part of the problem. He's being assaulted with the problem. Let's get it straight here. Bob is not the problem.
Bob's the victim. We're the problem.
Young lady, I am a priestly and godly man. They are trying to drug me.
He's a priest. You're too old and you're not the right sex for him.
I am 30 years old. Don't you call me too old.
If y'all could just get to where you're going, I'll take the next elevator.
This is our floor, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna smack McCullough on the back. Be like, all right, I'm going to the room. You can keep beating him up if you want to, but I'm going to the room. So
No. We already fucked with him enough. All right, come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's let this elevator air out just a little bit before the young lady can get the hell away from this dumbassery. You have yourself a good day now, ma'am.
Thank you. You too.
I'm going to offer her the rest of the blunt that I have left.
No, I'm good.
I will not forget this little girl. I shall pray that you find comfort in your treating me like a villain.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm agnostic. I don't really care what you do. As y'all step out, though,
Fuck you bitch.
What a priest you are!
Damn!
She goes into the elevator and clicks floor 3.
I'm just going to turn around and be like, damn, father? Holy shit.
You see the scene before you. It honestly looks like a basement floor. You'd see the pipes for water running across the corridor.
A little bit of dripping.
It's musty. It definitely smells like mold down here. It's all brick on everything. You see that there's a laundry chute that has a big basket underneath it for all the linens that are going to be coming down the chute itself. And at the end of the hallway, you see one door, you see 2 doors on the left, and 3 doors on the right. So as you open up your door, you see that this is the workout room. There's just tons of freestanding weights. There's tons of machines that you can lift with and stuff. And off in the corner, there are 3 cots, in the corner. And each of them have
This
a
was
pillow.
1800 a night?
So if people want to come work out in the middle of the night and we're sleeping, they're just going to come work out in the middle of the night and wake us up. We're going to get that one motherfucker that just does not care what we're doing. He's going to work out and he's like...
He's just deadlifting like 1,000 pounds and dropping that shit on the ground.
He's the person that doesn't go into the gym with earbuds or headphones, but brings a whole ass boombox.
He listens to his own...
And he's just like grunting and yelling the whole time.
He could be lifting 20 pounds and...
But yes, there are 3 small cots with pillows on each and a small chocolate on top of the pillows.
Someone pulled an Amber Heard.
It is after dark. All the ski slopes are canceled for the night right now. You did see as you came in that there was a flyer for a bonfire that evening that all of the residents were invited to, whoever's staying at the lodge. It's outside down the mountain just a little bit, like maybe 400 feet, 500 feet. And there's going to be a giant bonfire with like beer pong tables. They have flip cup out there. It is a like greenhouse type thing, so it's a giant glass building.
Like a greenhouse?
Maybe.
We'll see.
But they also have it's like all heated in there as well. Even though the bonfire is going, it's helping with the heat a lot, obviously. But it's all covered, and so you can go in there, and they have gambling booths in there. They have like Pac-Man arcade games. They have buffets. They have bars. It's a nice like 3,000 by 3,000 square foot. Basically like a big Dave & Buster's.
But with a bonfire.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, dude, that actually sounds nice.
You remember seeing that and that it starts in about 30 minutes.
Well, guys, I noticed a pamphlet out front that mentioned a bonfire, booze, and arcade games. I, for one, will be going. I would really love it for y'all to come down with me. If y'all want to relax after the long flight, I'm sure y'all guys have had, you know, whatever. But I'm going down there. I'm going to join the fire, have some beer, have some Jack, play some games.
I do think that, like, shouldn't we try and figure out where the fuck Austin is? Because, like, we gotta set up this whole trip because of him, right?
That's actually a solid point, yeah.
So,
Although we don't have any way to contact him.
well, like, we don't.
How about we go to the front desk and just ask them if there was, like, a phone number left or, like, anything that we can go off
going
of?
for, man.
I like the way you think, brother. Okay, so I'm gonna just head to the front door and just kind of like
I knew
notion.
that we were just.
Yeah. I'm just gonna motion for everyone. You know, if you want to come on. If not, I'm going by myself. Whatever.
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
Okay.
And then after this, if we get some good news, awesome. If we get some bad news, well, we got a party to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm partying either way. I brought the goods. They're in my bag. When we get back to the room,
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
And I got some weights next to my bed.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna pray for them.
Good choice.
Or you don't need to pray real loudly.
Yup.
Yeah. So you want to head up and you're heading up with him. I'm guessing that Bob is staying in the room.
I will venture out, seeing as I never get to see my friends, and you can still be a godly man in the presence of sin.
All right, so all of you go back up to the front desk. You see the same gentleman behind the desk, and he's just standing there.
I'm gonna go up to him and say, "Hey, we just checked in.
I know, I was right here.
So that our Austin friend, did he leave by any chance a number or anything that we could maybe use to get in contact with him? Because our email doesn't like it. My email is not working out here.
My internet isn't good out here for some reason.
Oh, well, you can get on the free Wi-Fi for every guest.
I'm only supposed to be with that premium.
Even for the basement folk.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to pay an extra $2,000, I mean, I'd be happy to get you the private Wi-Fi.
$2,000 for Wi-Fi.
We are in the middle of the mountains, sir.
Dude just like looks at me. You got $2,000?
Well, I see here that he did have a phone number on file with us. I'm not supposed to give out personal information. I mean,
So at
I'm
this,
sure you can understand.
I totally understand, but at this point, like, our friend may be missing. We just want to see if he's okay. Shoot him a message. I won't say nothing, and I'll just pull out my fucking money again and just slide him 100. And you'd be like, I'm worried about my friend. I just want to see where he's at.
As soon as he slides the 100 forward, I would like to take my fist and slam it down as hard as I can onto that $100 bill.
Just brace it.
Listen,
He grabbed it as soon as you slammed your fist down, preventing
just
him from
crushed his hand.
No, like he grabbed the edge of it and he like stopped him from pulling the
yeah.
100. Yeah.
Okay.
listen. This is my brother we're talking about. I need to know where the fuck he's at. What he's doing. If he's okay. Are you going to stand in between me and making sure that I can see my brother? It's both a mix of a little bit of concern and a lot of fuck with me. Please, I need a reason. These finals that I did not do and I paid someone to do for me stress me out.
I'm just gonna like grab his shoulder and just kind of like pull him back, but yo, he's being nice. Be fucking nice. I'm just like
Does he
slap.
pull me back?
I mean, do you let him pull you back?
No.
Okay, then it's 2
Yeah.
strength checks.
What you got?
You pull me back.
Was that an at 1?
Yeah.
Bro, actually, you know what? You know what?
Listen, I was gonna do an intimidation!
I underestimate the power of my strength. Can I just yank him down straight to the floor?
No, you didn't underestimate that. I underestimated how strong that shit was that we hotboxed in the elevator.
You know what? We can blame it on the weed. He loses his balance, and I'll just yank him straight to the floor, and I'm like, oh shit, didn't mean to do that.
Listen, you are not gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna be falling prone on your ass on the ground.
I'm just
And
gonna look.
then he still has his fingers on the 100 and he's just gonna take it and put it in his breast pocket. And he goes,
God damn it.
well, I think if you, I think my lips need to be sealed a little better if I don't need to call the cops if you want this phone number. Looking at your friend on the ground.
I'm gonna grab this dude by his shirt and just pull him close and be like, dude, I have tipped you $250 when I did not need to. What is my friend's fucking phone number?
Intimidation check.
Okay, 10.
I mean, he's the front desk worker. He's pretty easy to be intimidated. I mean, come on.
Okay.
He's never been in a fight in his life. Come
Okay,
on.
okay,
They have security for that shit. He doesn't get involved in that. So, like, he's gonna be intimidated.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So he looks at you with wide, frightened eyes. And she goes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very appreciative of your patronage. Yes, right here. So it says, it's going to be 555-687-7329. Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
I'm gonna shove him back. You'd be like, no, thank you.
He hits the wall of keys and just like hits his back on all these hooks. And he just,
Is he stuck to the wall now?
No. It's not those type of hooks.
Dude, that'd be so great. Him just like trying to peel his like skin back, be like, I'm stuck, guys.
He's definitely gonna be bruised in multiple places back there, though.
Okay.
He's gonna. If there's nothing else, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh fuck, that hurt.
I'm gonna pick up Miguel off the ground and be like, sorry man, I didn't realize how strong I was. Slaying all this dope
As
is
he's
pretty
picking me up and when he starts walking us back, I'm just like, yeah, he better be. Alright, anyways, what were we doing?
tough. Going to a bonfire, my dude.
Fuck yeah, let's go. I'm ready for some fire. I'm so high off my ass.
You ready for some booze too, bro? Because first shots are on me tonight.
Listen, hydrate or dihydrate?
Yeah, I don't want none of that. I'll pray. I'm still praying. Just praying. A lot of praying going on.
A lot of praying
Just
going
the entire way, just everything's going on. Chance is just gripping his Bible, or I'm sorry, Bob is just gripping his Bible and just praying away.
Trying to pray that gay
I
away.
came on this trip. They're drugging me. They've attacked me already. Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's not the first time. That's not the last time.
All right. Hey, so with the three of us standing next to each other, what would I have to roll to secretly say something in his ear so that Bob didn't hear it? Would that be a stealth? Something discreet.
I don't like where this is going.
I would say stealth, and if he wanted to, he could do insight to see if he hears you.
Even though we're like right next to each other.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
All right, so I'm rolling for insight.
Yeah.
13.
19.
So Bob is not going to officially hear this.
Awesome.
Too busy muttering prayer.
All right, hey, listen, he doesn't have to do shots with us. All he has to think is that we're consuming the body of Christ and drinking his blood.
You think it's wine?
Let's make him think it's wine.
We can have like a celebratory glass of wine.
Listen,
Over dinner.
all you gotta do is take some tequila and some red dye, make it look like wine.
I don't like any of this.
Well, you don't know any of this is going on.
You didn't hear
I don't like any of this.
But yeah, man, I'm totally down for that because we know how Bob gets.
During my prayer, my divine being is telling me to be cautious of those around me.
Is he?
Yeah, it's like a fortune cookie. It's like a fortune cookie. Be wary of those you are in acquaintance with.
But yeah, man, I'm totally down for that because we know how Bob gets when he, has like a few sips of alcohol.
He loosens up.
Yeah, he really loosens up. You know what I mean?
That's why he became a priest.
Yeah.
All right.
I kind of just overhear y'all a little bit. What are y'all talking about over there?
Oh, nothing, Bob. Nothing. Just planning on guys' night.
No, we're talking about how he's gonna help me up to the room. I'm sorry, down to the room.
Yeah, down to the room. Because this dude. Yeah, just a few more beers and this dude's gonna be out.
I just need some water. Listen, help me hydrate, okay? Are you gonna help a poor fella? As a man of the cloth?
Yes. I will help.
Hello, Dungeoneers. I just wanted to allow our adventurers to take a short rest while I tell you about our sponsor today, Cypress Social. It is the destination restaurant of Arkansas, and with the state's best pastry chef, and professional service team backing them, your experience will just be fantastic. Also, just as a reminder, please like, follow, and share this podcast with your friends. The best way for a podcast to grow is word of mouth. So if you like what you hear, speak it up to your friends. Thank you for listening, and let's get back to our three adventurers. You guys are getting to the bonfire now, so y'all go into the glass dome that is this extracurricular activity area.
Is there a bar in this room?
Yes,
In the greenhouse?
there's a bar in the back wall. The bonfire's in the middle.
I'll distract them.
You see the arcade games off to the right, you see gambling tables off to the left, and you see hundreds of people mingling around, having fun.
Is there a
Yelling and stuff.
stage?
There is a stage
Oh no.
off to the left of you as you enter. There is a small stage right there, and they currently have a jazz quartet up there, and they are doing some funky 70s jazz.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'm talking about like swinging funky jazz.
Yeah, not bad.
Not like
bad.
slow jazz or anything. I'm talking like upbeat, like you could swing dance to this shit. Like it's jiving. The entire room is filled with this smell of booze and weed.
I'm going to take one step and just the deepest inhale I can and just look around and smile. This is my kind of party, boys.
I reach into my vestment and I pull out a bundle of sage and I light it to kind of purify my area.
I'm going to make my way over to the bar.
Gotcha. You stroll up and you see this young gentleman. He's got red hair and a curly Q mustache. He's cleaning a glass, a little stein, and he looks at you and goes, "All right, partner, what you thinking? What we drinking now? What's your poison?"
3 glasses of your most expensive wine, please.
Oh, we talking red? We talking white? We talking blush? What we talking here?
Red wine, please.
Oh, we have this beautiful little Opus 1 over here. There's going to be a beautiful red cherry tone on the front, a little blackberry, deep, rich, velvety tones and tannins. It's going to stick to your teeth like gum on a sidewalk.
Yes, sir. I will take 3 glasses of that.
Well, we only sell it by the bottle and it's 4 glasses. Is that all right?
I'll take 2 bottles.
Wonderful, even better. Well, let me get that ready for you. He takes the stein and throws it on the ground and smashes it, and then turns around, grabs the 2 bottles off the shelf, and hands them to you. All right, so are we opening a tab for you, or are we closing this right now?
Go ahead and close it right now. I'm paying with cash.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's going to be 10 grand. I gotta tell you, just by that look, I can tell you don't understand the allocation efforts that go up here into the middle of the mountains of Colorado. You don't understand the price markup for just making our money on this, and also the inventory stock that it takes. So, because of the rarity, and really you can't get any booze anywhere else, you're gonna have to get it from us.
Hey, you know what?
Sorry, that's just the economics around here. I'm just letting you know.
You know what?
He's being a real straightforward bartender.
Yeah, okay.
My dad's got this covered. I just pull out a credit card.
It's like almost in half. It's got a tear down the middle of it.
So
The scratch bar is completely gone, or the swipe bar.
I'm gonna just like put my hand on his credit card and just like notion it down and pull out my own debit card because it's in my savings account.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't need daddy's credit card for it. And I'm just gonna give it to the bartender, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and open up a tab. We'll be here for a few hours anyway. Go ahead and open up a tab.
Wonderful. I will tell you, if you want, our well is Heaven Hill products, and we're doing that for $82 a shot right now.
What the fuck?
I kind of like jump at the bartender, but like, if you don't quit fucking playing with me, $82 a shot.
Oh no,
and
no!
I'll just snatch the bottles.
Playing is out there, sir. We do strictly business right here.
I'm gonna snatch the bottles and just laugh and back. Okay, I see what you're doing. Actually, before I snatch up the bottles, I am gonna pull out my money, my big fat fucking wad of cash, and just deal out like $500 and just slide it to him. Like, we're gonna be here all night. Apologize in advance because we're gonna become a nuisance. So
never a nuisance for a well-paid customer.
We'll see.
I shall keep them in control, for I am a man of the cloth.
Father, I appreciate that. And if you don't mind, maybe tomorrow if I could come by. I don't get down to confession very often, but I would love to unbear some of my sins for you.
Oh.
Yes, my child, you may.
Thank you, Father.
You unbear sins, if you know what I'm saying.
So as you turn around, the jazz band is kicked up into. They've changed instruments, and now they're getting into more like, I guess it's called dad rock now. It's getting more into like early 2000s rock, 90s rock.
Fuck, is early 2000s considered dad rock now?
It is.
Fuck!
It is. We are dads now. Sorry.
So,
Well, I'm not a biological dad, so.
Oh yeah.
But
am I allowed to take the bottles of wine up
Yeah.
to the river?
Yeah. You can tell wherever you want.
Okay, I'm going to turn back around then and say, can I just get 3 shots of your well whiskey?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
He grabs the bottle of Heaven Hill and he pours it all up in all 3 of them and slides them towards you across the bar.
I'm gonna give Mikhail 1. I'm gonna give Bob 1 and be like, Bob, we don't hang out very often, So let's just have one boys' night. Let's have one guy's night to just drink. I'm not gonna force you to do drugs, but let's just have one more hoorah, in the books.
Look at both of them, and I internally kind of ask my deity if this is okay. I'll roll for it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say a religion check.
Religion check. I have a 7.
A 7 hurt. You hear a faint mumbled, like in your ear, and it's a old man going, "Well, it's not a bad thing to drink. You just have to be conscious and be responsible with it. You need to not lust for that addiction and that need for that drink. One drink will not hurt you, my son."
I hear all that, and I really didn't hear him too well. But what I heard was it's okay. Like basically, the demons of my past are kind of shining through. And I look at them and I go, how am I to know what sin is if I never partake? And I take the bottle in my hand.
Ooh.
I take the shot in my hand, I guess. Even a man of the cloth gets his cloth dirty sometimes.
Ooh, I like that.
There we go. And now, Bob, after we partake of this shot, I would personally like to get you a glass of wine in celebration of your God.
That would make me very happy.
Well, we are with the boys. I want to make the boys happy. I want to make you happy.
I tear up a little bit. I'm happy to be here with y'all. It gets so lonely.
Is he drunk?
It's so cold every day in the church. In the monastery. The only time I get touched is when I wake up in the morning and the cloth rubs against the tip just a little bit. That's what I look forward to. Bad life.
Skylar's gonna come back from using the bathroom and just be like, "What the fuck did I just walk in on?"
On the start of a great trip, we had a good little heart to heart.
Y'all ain't seen nothing about a good trip yet, boys.
Well, hold on. We're all gonna have this shot together, and then after this, I promised that in celebration of our boy choosing this path in life, I would get him a special glass of wine.
That is my plan, my guy. We're gonna go.
You got the top tier wine. You got the 2 bottles right in front of you. Yeah.
That's very true. I feel like that's special enough, honestly. Wink.
So,
I mean, this is better than communion wine for sure.
Oh yeah.
So, please, actually, you used to be such an animal in college. Please, look at me, talk to me, connect with me. What brought you to this path?
While Bob and Mikhail have their conversation about Bob's poor life choices, I am going to go to the room and roll, I'm going to say 4 blunts, one of which is laced with LSD, DMT.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna smoke a Jeffrey.
A little bit of coke, not going to lie, a little bit of coke.
Hey!
Gotta keep it going.
And then the wine, I'm going to uncork the wine.
Oh, you're gonna soak it in the wine?
No. I am putting DMT in the wine. I am putting cocaine in the wine. I am putting drops, not tabs, drops, which is a lot more potent, of LSD/acid into the wine. And I mean, it's an unhealthy amount. Like, everybody is going to be fucked up. Like, this trip would probably last for a few days.
Yeah.
because of just alone how much acid is in this wine that
Fair.
I'm putting.
Fair.
I'm not just putting it in one wine. I'm putting it in both bottles because we're going to go through both bottles.
You aren't dripping drops. You're like,
I'm
full syringe, full syringe,
Yes.
full syringe, full syringe.
Yes.
You
And
know-
the whole time I'm thinking to myself, this is
Not enough.
this
Not
this
enough.
is just not enough. I can't get enough acid. And then I am going to go back downstairs.
Or upstairs.
Yes, I'm sorry, upstairs. Damn it.
I love this. I didn't think this would trip you up so much.
Damn
Oh
it.
my god. I figured the
Shit.
first couple of times be like, oh yeah, you're right. And y'all would have caught on. I love this.
So I walk up to Bob and Mikkel. Bottles already uncorked. I mean, like the corks just are in it, but
Yeah.
you can tell they've been
Yeah.
messed with, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna go straight to the bar and ask for 3 wine glasses.
Heard. Ah, yes, sir. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. I need just 3 wine glasses, please.
Ah, wonderful. He spits into one of the wine glasses he's currently polishing. He's like, I'm finishing this up for you right now.
Can I get one that you didn't fucking spit in?
Oh, you're one of those piss cleansers, aren't you? And he
Sure.
turns around and starts pissing the glass a little bit to like add some
Just
lubrication.
give me a wine glass off of the rack behind you, dog.
Oh yeah. So do you want the piss section or do you want the spit section?
Neither. Just wash it out. Wash it out with, you know what? Just give me 3 wine glasses. I don't give a shit at this
Gotcha.
point.
He hands the one that was in his hand to you. He grabs 2 off, 2 from the piss section, and he hands them to you.
I'm gonna take the spit one and pour my glass, and then give them the 2 piss ones. I'm gonna go ahead and pour all of our wines and distribute them. Keep in mind, at least y'all don't know that. And
know
say, I'm gonna just cheers to one last adventure, boys. Everybody, enjoy your night. And I'm
Cheers.
and I'm just gonna smirk at everybody too.
Cheers, Brother Bob.
May the light guide you.
Cheers, brother Bob.
You guys go off and start doing whatever you want to do. It's maybe an hour and a half in after taking your drinks. Y'all finish the bottles. Y'all have closed out your tab. Y'all literally finished everything that you had with you. All of your blunts, all of your alcohol, all that stuff that was on you. I mean, you obviously got more in your room.
Yes.
So-
Yeah. But we finished off the lace
yeah.
blunt. We finished off the 3 regulars.
Yeah. Give me a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
He didn't fly on a plane to get here. He was not going to risk that. He drove
I had to
himself.
drive. Like, that's my personal car.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a rental.
Everyone go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Base or with modifier.
Modifier.
21.
Nice. So, this isn't affecting your drug trip that is evidently going to happen. This is affecting your, like, if you're, like, stumbling or passed out or... Bob is passed out. Bob is slumped over a chair, passed the fuck out. Like, he's gone. You're doing all right. You're definitely feeling it. You're like swaying back and forth, like, oh, dude, this music's so dope. Like you're just like jamming out some music and shit.
Well, Bob's
you're,
just on the floor.
You're just over here like, come on, Black. You're gambling at a roulette table, like almost sober as shit.
Hell
But you
yeah.
can tell you're fucked up because you're cross-eyed and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But like you're acting like just regularly sober.
I got 21!
That's 12.
Exactly. You hit it on the head. That is exactly what's happening. You became dyslexic. Gotcha. So, at this point, party's starting to die down a little bit. It's probably 9, 10 o'clock at night, and everyone's like, hey, going off to go back to our hotel rooms or lodgings and stuff like that, and everyone's like starting to get out of there and stuff. You guys are encouraged to go back to your rooms as well.
How late is this place open? Like the bonfire, the arcade,
The
bar?
bonfire is closing up.
Okay, what about like the bar and the arcade area?
It's closing up. All of it's closing up. This
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay. Whatever. I guess I'm gonna try to wake Bob up and be like, "Hey, bro, they're closing up. It's
As
time
you
to go
come
to the
over,
room."
you see that Bob has a Sharpie mustache written on him and a dick and testes around his eyes.
I'm mumbling something under my breath while I'm coming to about sleeping with Mother Teresa.
Can I draw?
Oh, mommy.
Can I draw something on his cheek? I'm gonna go to the bartender and ask him for a Sharpie.
How far away is the nearest tattoo parlor? I will steal
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
You're in the
Not
middle of the
inside.
mountains. There's no tattoo parlor.
You say that.
Tattoo parlor, I kind of perk up and I mumble, "My body is a temple."
The bartender.
Yeah,
goes,
that's what the
you're looking to
cheeseburger
mess with
said.
a friend over there, huh?
Yes,
There
please.
you go, son. There you go.
So
He
I'm
hands
gonna
you the Sharpie.
I'm gonna take the Sharpie. Do I need to make a roll for this?
It depends. If Chance wants to try to wake up as you're going to do it, then I'll do a roll for it. If not, you just do it.
Do
It's up to Chance,
well-
though.
Do I have to say?
Now,
Hold
does
on.
he have Sharpie drawn on me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try to wake up.
You already have Sharpie drawn on you, but your friend's also trying to draw a Sharpie on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your shoes are still on, so you're getting Sharpie on.
I'm gonna come to. I want I've been praying to my deity all night. He's not just gonna let me these things happen to me. I want him to speak to me and try to wake me up.
I mean, if your God is real,
If your God is nice enough.
That girl walks up. If your God is even real.
bitch, stay in the elevator. I'm just kidding, Chance. I got you. All right, so Chance, give me a perception check, and you give me a sleight of hand.
18.
Ooh.
14 plus 4.
7.
As soon as the marker gets close and hits a follicle of a hair on your face, you wake up, Bob. Damn it. You're drunk as shit. You are not in your right mind, but you are woken up.
You get away. I don't know what you're doing.
Mikhail, help me hold his ass down. I want to draw on his face.
What happened?
I would like to immediately take my phone, turn the flashlight on, hold it above him as I get on top of him to hold it. No, not blind him. Get on top of him, hold his legs down, hold his arms down, and just like, you're seeing the light, hold on.
Nice.
It's coming.
I'm not enjoying how many times I'm getting held down against my will.
Give me a strength check with disadvantage, Bob. And then give me insight. Sorry. Give me insight with disadvantage. And then give me a deception check. Just regular for you, Mikhail.
5.
I got a 9. Fuck yeah!
Yes! More than 19.
So, Bob, you truly believe that you have passed on and are heading toward the light.
So,
Good. Well, I start. I'm happy because I'm tired of being around these jokers.
all right. So at this point, Mikhail is on top
I'd rather
of Bob.
be dead than deal with them anymore.
So at this point, Mikhail is on top of Bob, holding down his arms. Correct.
No, he's just showing the light and making
Okay.
him think
I
he's
have
dead.
Okay.
I'm on top of him
The
with
legs.
my legs, holding his legs down, my left hand holding his right arm down as I'm.
You can do what you like.
Yeah.
He has a dick on his forehead with balls around his eyes,
He's
and then he
getting
has a
something worse.
mustache.
I can do anything at this point, right?
Yeah.
So I am going to take a little bit of DMT myself and give
YOLO?
and give Bob the rest.
Cool.
Like, all right, Bob, enjoy the ride, bitch.
Heard.
Sorry, Bob.
All I wanted to do was behave. Why am I being treated this way?
That says a lot for Chance and his characters, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I told you, bro, I'm here for chaotic stuff, so get ready, boys.
Alright. All the DMT has been consumed.
Yes.
You guys start making your way back to lobby area. You go into the elevator. You go down.
Is that same girl in the elevator?
Huh?
Is that same girl in the elevator? Damn, okay.
But she is actually in the elevator, yes.
Like, when we get in the elevator, she's in the elevator?
She's in the elevator. Like,
Yeah.
you see her in the wall of the elevator.
Okay.
Wait, what?
She's like pointing at you and looking very like upset and very disappointed.
Not,
and it's just
not
staring
riding.
at you judgingly.
Not riding in the elevator, but
She's in the
Keep in
wall.
mind, we took a lot of DMT, so...
oh, that's.
She's in the
I forgot
wall.
about my own drugs.
Yeah. She's
That's
in
how
the
drugged
wall,
I am. I forgot that I took drugs.
looking at you very disappointingly, and she's just pointing at you and staring. As you step in, you take either side of her arm and just like look forward as the elevator's going down.
I'm just gonna like curl up to the wall and just like cuddle the wall and just start stroking.
Just walk in like, hey.
like, hey, it's that girl, Bob. It's that girl.
So as the elevator's going down, it's not reaching the floor. It's just going down and down and down, and it's going farther down.
Hey, guys.
I say we all jump.
I think it's taking a while to get there, so we should all just jump and just help it get there a lot quicker.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
And I'm going straight to hell.
All right, so all of you guys jump up and land, and as soon as you do, you hear a ka, and the elevator starts free falling.
I'm gonna jump up and just like starfish, like I'm skydiving.
I was gonna say it's falling so fast that you guys start to lift off the ground and start to like free float.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I'm skydiving the whole way down
At,
and just
I'm
laughing
doing as
hysterically
many
the whole
flips
way.
as I can.
at this point, you see that the floor of the elevator itself kind of starts disappearing, and it's just a black void underneath you now. And all of a sudden, you guys get flung to the ground, and it's just hard, cold metal floor. And as you look up, you see lights going down a corridor as the elevator doors just slowly, creakily open.
Hey, do you know where the light switch is? Because this is a little bright for me.
Dude, I have no idea. It seems really dark down there, though. I say we pick up Bob and we make our way down there. Hopefully, our room's down there.
All
'cause I
right,
don't
you
know
get
where
his
it's at.
left leg, I'll get his right leg.
I'm alright with that.
All right, bet.
As y'all come out of the elevator carrying Bob,
No, dragging.
dragging
We're not even
Bob.
carrying him. He's on the floor, being dragged.
As you come out dragging Bob by his legs, you see that down the corridor, it's a winding, twisting corridor where you're supposed to walk eventually becomes sideways, upside down, sideways, and it's just spiraling down the corridor. You see, like, flowers popping out of the walls themselves, and grass growing on the ground, growing, being cut, growing, being cut, growing, being cut, multiple times over and over. You see a monkey come swinging through on a vine in front of you as well. This is as you're walking down the corridor.
Oh, no.
You start to see a river pass you by on the right side, and there's a door in the river underneath the water. There's an alligator on top of it, just chilling. As you go a little bit farther, you see that there is hundreds of ants crawling all over the floor. And they're starting to amass into bigger and bigger ants. Eventually it becomes 5 ants. And they are chirping at you like birds. And they aren't moving out of your way.
I want to wrestle that gator.
You want to wrestle the gator, bro? Okay.
I'll distract him. You guys open the door and go through.
As you turn around, you see that the river's gone. And it's just more expanse of the anthill that you're standing on top of.
So I'm gonna grip each of the antennas and put my foot on the ant's head and just kick the ant, like force its head down and just yank the antennas off. Hopefully smashing his head. Can I do that as well?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm gonna smash his fucking head. Just guts all over my shoes. Like ground's covered in his guts.
You smash this ant's head after taking its antenna off, and you just smash it on the ground. The other 3 start backing up hurriedly, turn around, and start booking it down the hallway.
Dude, Bob just very, like, barely wakes up, sees me ripping the antlers or the antennas off this thing, and just passes back up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Do you want to throw Bob at one of the ants? You just want to chunk him at the ant?
What? Don't use my body as a weapon.
Bob, you're asleep. Be quiet.
Hey.
You're supposed to be asleep.
So as I have like his left arm and his left leg in each hand, I just look at you that's holding each one in the other, and one, two, three.
And we just launch him at an ant.
At this point, you guys, it's all quiet. The 4 ants are dead, smashed at your feet, and you all kind of get this like smell of blood that is just consuming your nose hairs at this point, and you kind of get a little lightheaded, and both of you fall back and hit the ground right next to Bob on either side of him. And as you do, you see that all 3 of you fall through the floor, and the floor just has like the outlines of your bodies, like cartoonish style, and you're just falling in infinite void. And at this point, you see like yourself fall on the ground of a hilly landscape, and it's dead winter, so everything's dead, obviously, the trees and all that stuff. There's tons of snow on the ground, but 3 hippogriffs come by and land next to you, and they like bow their head down and just kind of like gesture with their wings to jump on top of them. You 3 get on top of the hippogriffs and just start riding through the snow.
Do we have to pick Bob up and like throw him over one of the hippogriffs?
Oh, the hippogriff just picks him up. Just gets him. So as y'all are going through these landscapes, you see a house off to the side. It's like a log cabin, and you see a big white Yeti come out of it, and he's just he's waving as you pass by, flying low to the ground on these hippogriffs. He goes, "Bye," as you leave. You go over the crest of the mountain, and as you're coming down, you're gaining speed even faster and faster, and you see this little, like, it looks like a small mushroom in the distance, but as you get closer, it gets bigger and bigger.
And me naked?
No one's naked.
Yet.
You see my small mushroom?
As the mushroom gets bigger, it grows to the size of about a small car. You can tell that there are little goblins running around the under part of it, protected from the snow. And there's about 6 or 7 of them. And it seems like they're all playing with the spores that are coming out of the mushroom itself. The spores are creating strands, and they're glowing like twinkling lights. And they're all running around it in a circle, holding onto it, and seems to be singing a very joyous, upbeat melody. You guys barrel right through this mushroom, just obliterating all of the goblins that were having a happy, merriest time. And at this point, you see just a blood-red sky appear, and you hear the distant rumbling of thunder and a crack of lightning, and it seems like time and all movement has been frozen still. You guys are off of the hippogriffs now and just standing in a sea of mud. As you look up, you see this white golden figure of light come down. It has a body, but it also doesn't have a body. It's just made up of light particles, and you can see every single atom moving in each different direction, and you can see every proton and electron and neutron inside of these atoms, and how they're interacting with each other, and how they're pulling and pushing between these different waves of light. And it's somewhat forming a humanoid figure, and then a big blob, and then humanoid, and then blob, and back and forth. And as it comes down closer to you, it goes,
My response to this void creature thing, I chose the drug life because I'm trying to create and give my mom a better life. Trying to give myself a better life, and hopefully going to school will get me out of this life.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to college.
No one can take away the glory days from me.
I couldn't trust to give myself up to myself, so I gave myself up to the higher being. I look at the deity and I say, well, I gave myself up to the Lord and I ended up in this position. So I'm about to give my life up to having fun and see where that gets me.
No, I agree. You're not. I hold you up.
I'm going to hell. I knew it.
Bring it, bitch.
A better life.
The light being turns completely dark as he turns his back to you guys. And you see this big, creepy skeleton grin come on his face. And all you can see is the white between the white of his teeth and the white of his eyes. And as he brings up his bony hand, he flings down a giant piece of parchment that looked like it was just in his hand, but it's growing as it comes down and meets you guys and kind of pushes you guys up, and you land on it as it's rolling itself out. Oh, it looks like miles and miles down. And it looks like a giant contract by death is what the image you're seeing is. And as it gets to the end, it kind of bumps you up and you land on your ass. And you see at the bottom, it says your 3 names. And then next to it, it says blank, blank, blank. And it says underneath it, insert name here, insert name here, insert name here. So you have to sign your previous name and your new name next to it. What? Yes.
Okay. How are we?
Yep, signing, I guess. Putting my name down.
Yeah. As you look down, as all 3 of you look down to your hand, you see there's a small pin in each of your hands. And on the inscription on the pin, it says, "A new life, CO, period." A new life company.
Sure. I'll go ahead and
Like
sign.
Cool. You sign.
I will sign as Skylar Silverlight, by the way.
Signing.
I reached down and I gave my last name to the Lord, so I signed Bob, and then I signed Thereaway Kimbo.
Faraway Kimbo. Heard
Nice.
that.
Nice.
Love it.
And what about you, Mikhail?
Signing ND. I'm only doing my
My
initials.
dick.
My dick.
I was literally just thinking of like some kind of dick joke, but I couldn't think of one. So yeah.
And printing Mythos.
Mythos. Mythos dick fit in your mouth. As the last signature, the last swoop of the S hits the page, it seems to burn up in flame, and just the miles long that it came out just whoosh, just all goes up in flames. You hear a hearty chuckle, and you hear Death say, all 3 of you kind of start to be pulled together by some gravity force. And you're almost all smushed up right next to each other. And it's like you're being sandwiched so tightly you can't even move any of your limbs or extremities. You start turning in a circle, and you start getting faster and faster, and you start rotating like a bullet at high velocity, and whoo, shoot straight up into the air. You see all of the cosmos pass you by, all of time that was, that is present, that is future, all of it's passing you by. And as you come to a extremely fast halt, you notice that all three of you are bound by chains. Your feet are wrapped up crossed from each other. You're wrapped up in chains all around your body, and all three of you are in cots in a dungeon behind a cell door. It's a solid metal wall on each side of you, and the door itself has 3 prongs of bars allowing you to look out. As you kind of come to, you hear the clip-clap of heels, and you see a couple of bright blue eyes peer through, and you hear a voice go, "All right, I hope you've gotten adjusted since landing in our dungeon town. It's time for interrogation."
Us at Big Bear Dungeons wants to thank you again for listening to the episode. What torture awaits the adventurers in this new land, and how will they find their way back home? You'll have to listen to next week's episode to find out. I hope you had a wonderful day, Dungeoneers. Bye-bye now.